We continue the story on a beautiful morning. Prince Qian lies in bed. He's too nervous to sleep. This is the day he finally joins the academy. While thinking, he watches guard Zhang trains. Watching his every move. Fascinated by guard Zhang's moves. He wishes he was able to learn guard Zhang's dagger technique. We finally figured out why Qian wasn't interested in learning martial arts. It's because of a promise he made to his mother. Suddenly Nano asks Prince Qian if he wants to scan guard Zhang's movements. Surprised, Qian asks Nano if he truly scan the movements of other people. Nano replies saying he can. Nano has stored various martial arts techniques that he can transfer to Prince Qian. He is even able to transfer it to you right now. Qian doesn't want to steal from Zhang. But he doesn't have a choice since he will be attending the academy soon. He doesn't have a choice. He has to protect himself somehow. Qian decides to scan Zhang movements. The scanning commences. The scan was successful. Nano transfers the dagger technique to Prince Qian's brain. But this time the pain and dizziness were bearable. Excitement fills Qian. He wonders, how could this be? How is this possible? He rushes to try out his new move. He grabs a knife and starts to copy Zhang dagger technique. Qian was able to learn the dagger technique. That took Zhang 20 years to learn. Nano tells Qian that he also needs to transfer the information to the muscles. Before Nano could tell Qian why the muscle transfer is important, he falls to the floor. In pain, Nano tried to explain why Qian's body is like this, but because of the difference between their intellect, Prince Qian does not understand. Translating language to match user's level, Qian finally understands what Nano means. Even if he was able to learn the technique, his body and muscle could not adjust to it because it hasn't been through the same training as Zhang. Before Nano starts the transfer, he warns Qian about the pain that he will be experiencing. So, to avoid that, Nano would like to put Qian in a sleep-like state to avoid the pain. Over 1 million people have fainted during muscle transfer. Qian decided to screw the easy way and he would like to try it out. Without going into a sleep state, Nano starts the transfer. Qian thinks he was worried for nothing because it tickled. Suddenly Qian felt a burst of pain running through his body. Nano quickly injected anesthesia to ease the pain and put Qian to sleep. While cooking, Zhang heard a noise coming from Prince Qian's room. He quickly rushes to the room to see what the problem is and finds Prince Qian on the floor unconscious. But everything seems to be okay. Suddenly Zhang looks at the floor and sees the footprint of the dagger technique. Qian wakes up, regretting his decision. He's confused. How was he laying down? He picks back up his dagger, ready to try the dagger technique once more. Qian has the muscle of those who have practiced a dagger technique for 20 years. He takes a deep breath, dashing forward with tremendous speed. They're much more powerful than last time. Qian enjoys the feeling of cutting through the air like butter. He finds it delightful. First and second step formation. Qian is worried that Zhang will see his footprints from copying the dagger technique. He's worried. But little did he know guard Zhang already knew about him copying his dagger technique. Suddenly guard Zhang shouts, telling Qian that dinner is ready. He's frightened. He tried hiding it with the closest object near him. Zhang finds it strange because Qian always eats by the window. Qian thinks quickly of an excuse to tell Zhang. He tells him because he won't be home for a while, he wants to try and eat in the center. Guard Zhang prepared Qian's favorite dish for him. It fills Qian with joy to see that Zhang truly cares for him. Qian compliments Zhang cooking. But suddenly Zhang asks Qian about the dagger technique, leaving him shocked. Zhang moves the table, revealing the footprints of the dagger technique. Stealing someone's technique is a crime in this era. Qian committed a serious crime by stealing guard Zhang's dagger technique. But guard Zhang has no problem with Prince Qian using his moves. Zhang hands Qian a note with the nigong of the dagger technique. Qian takes it while tears fall from his eyes. Qian promises himself that he will never cry again since his mother passed away. Before guard Zhang leaves, he tells Qian he won't be by his side once he is in the academy. So, he can for today, but he must become stronger. We transition to the academy where over 1,000 students from different clans gathered. An angry-looking man with red hair shows up. He is Left Guardian Fire King Li Huamaying. He's one of the top strongest in the demonic cult. It seems he has taken an interest in the kids in the front row. They are the heir of the 6 clans. Dark Clan number 1 Qian Mu Yin. Sword Clan number 2 Qian Kaiying Wun. Spring Clan number 3 Qian Mu Kyum. Poison Clan number 4 Qian Zhang Sum. Blade Clan number 5 Qian Yu Chan. And lastly, Sound Clan number 6 Qian 1 Raya. And number 7 Qian. But he isn't here yet. Prince Qian is somewhere else. There's no name tag for the 7th prince. It seems one of the clans is behind it, and I think we all know the culprit. Even with all his assassinations, Qian stayed strong and attended the academy. He will become the strongest in this demonic academy. Qian finally made it in, but he's at the back. Everyone is gossiping about Qian. The horn blows telling everyone about the arrival of the lords. They're stunned. Right Guardian. Crazy Blade Xiaob Meng. It seems some of the lords have higher authority than some of the other lords. He is the lead guardian. Great Guardian King. Merikim. One of the top 5 strongest. Qian Yu Zhang. That's Qian father. Its presence alone sends chills down the student's spine. Merikim shouts silence. Ready to speak, he welcomes the students. So this is what they call Nigong. It sends chills down every student present, even Qian. Qian's father gazes at Qian. Qian looks back. This is his first time meeting his father. Qian despises him because while his mother was ill, he didn't even bother to show up. It's time for the academy to begin. But the student is not paying much attention, making him angry. The academy will last for 4 years, and it will consist of 6 stages. After each stage, you will take a test. And if they fail, there will be no second attempt. This makes the students worried. One of the students raises their hand to ask a question. But Redhead isn't having any of it. Shocked by Redhead's attitude towards, he tries to intimidate him. But his privilege doesn't work in the academy. Redhead threatens to expel him. And yes, we will be calling Li Miying Redhead from now on. He apologizes. For every stage a student passes, they will be given a prize for their accomplishment. And for the first stage pass, they will be given a black dragon ball. A black dragon ball holds a lot of Nigong. Those who consume it will be given 20 years' worth of Nigong. And those who pass all the stages and collect every black dragon ball will be given 120 years of Nigong. With this much Nigong, it's similar to that of a high expert. But it's hard to absorb. Qian is ready to collect all black dragon balls to increase his Nigong. And the second prize for passing the test is a martial arts book that is located in the library. The library has 5 floors for students, gets access to each floor for every stage pass. Even if they are resurrected, some of them won't even make it to the 5th floor. The third benefit is that they can receive a rank that they never had before. The spoiled brat figured out why his privilege didn't work in the academy. And it's because it is at the entrance. Once they enter the academy, one's privilege does not work here. Stage 1 middle rank warrior. Stage 2 high rank warrior. Stage 3 squad leader. Stage 4 clan leader. For stages 5 and 6, Redhead will skip it, since he doesn't think the students will make it that far. It seems stage 6 is something else. Only 10 students have passed it in over 100 years. The higher they go, the more their rank grows. It is survival of the fittest. Now Redhead will assign students in groups for their dorms. And the first test begins now. Everyone is shocked, including Qian. Those who fail will be expelled. This will test their basic skills. This also includes the use of Nigong, something Qian doesn't have at the moment. Here is something we didn't know. The ladies of the 6th clan made Qian swear an oath that he will not learn Nigong. So, if he joins the academy, the first test will be his demise. If Qian doesn't pass this test, his rank will lower further, and every creature and thing on this planet will be able to assassinate him. Because of his rank, culprit of Qian's last assassination attempt smiles. He's delighted with the current situation. Suddenly an old lady walks by holding an instrument. Demonic cult 5th elder leader of the Sound clan. Hang So Yu. If they fail here, their rank will be lower than a low rank warrior. She will play her musical energy wave. But not too strong, so that the students have a chance to pass the first test. They are to endure the musical energy until time is up. Those who are still standing within 1 minute will pass the test. Begin. tragedy happens, students start to vomit blood. They can't even last a second. Even if they try to cover their ears, it's no use. The students from the 6 clans are holding on quite a bit. The music continues to play even louder. The children of the 6 clans have taken medicine from an early age. So, they have a lot of Nigong. The music becomes even more intense. It continues to play even more intensely. Reason for the sudden behavior from Old Lady Wrinkles is because of Qian. He seems to be fine. Half of the students have already failed, but Qian with no Nigong at all still stands. Nano came in clutch and stopped the sound waves from reaching Qian. She glares at Qian while playing the music even louder. Redhead is interested in Qian. He thinks he has Nigong to endure the music. Even with 20 years of Nigong, they're holding on barely. They finally figured out why Old Lady Wrinkles is so angry. It's because of Qian. They think he has Nigong. Like for part 3. Enjoy the rest of the music.